What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and I am back to talk to you guys about the 62 to 81 overall power-up pass. Now, many of you guys have been asking about it. Gmi, what am I supposed to be doing with this? How do I use it? What's happening with it? Well, pretty much what goes on throughout the game is you earn it as you do, your daily objectives. As you continue to level up, they give you some with that. There's other objectives with stars and things like that you could find under MUT dedication that will tell you and explain to you how you can get additional power-up passes. But you pretty much, as you level up, will get it. Now, we're gonna go through right here. I have two of them left. I used one of them on someone. I think it might have been one of, I don't remember exactly who it was. Maybe Anthony Barr. I don't know, bro. I used it on somebody, and I was supposed to write it down, and I didn't write it down, so I have no idea where the person is. But pretty much what happens is this, right? When you get this power-up pass, you're going to have the opportunity to be able to use this in place of any player in between that overall. Now, obviously, some of you guys are saying, isn't it kind of stupid that the power-ups start at like 68 and that they give you a 62 to 81? Yes, I understand it doesn't make any sense, but they just give you a thorough whatever. Like it's a blanket, just take it, whatever. Instead of going 80 to 81, in case other people throughout the year maybe have different things, they gave it to you like that. It is what it is. But I'm going to tell you what I would recommend with the use of it, because like I said, I think I used it on a couple people, but I don't remember who it is. But I'm going to give you guys my top 5. All right. No, okay, I used it on Lattimore, I think. Yep, I used it on Lattimore. So Lattimore is going to be one of those guys that I'm going to highly recommend. But if you guys are just starting off MUT, or even if you're a veteran, just remember this, right? It's much better to get something for free than to pay. So even if you save 10K, 12K by using it, just use it. Because other than that, it's just going to stay in your binder for no reason. So when we go over here to quality and we look at the overalls, it's pretty easy to see what's happening, right? Where you can kind of use it and, look and see who the best players are. Now, Tariq Cohen stands out, but remember, you get a nat version of him by going through all of the Theme King solos, which I told you guys, I have a special video for you guys coming very soon. Just sit tight. I'm trying to work through it to make sure that I simplify it as easy as possible to make sure that everybody understands, like, which Theme Kings you should be going after, why you should be doing it, and why it's important to your game right now. So this guy is a very, very interesting thing, right? Because he's a glitch when he's fully chemmed up. When you have the Theme King and everything, this guy's a monster. Like, I don't know where this guy came from, but I played against him. I did win the game where the guy was going wild on him, wild with him against me, but that's not what it's about. He put me through hell. He was just doing whatever he wanted to do. So this guy would be a huge thing. I do want to point out to you guys again that you have to start with the power-up in order to use the power-up pass. All right, so what does that mean? Say you wanted a Tariq Cohen, right? If you go and you do the Theme King, the first solo, you'll get his power-up. By just, all you need is 1 star. You'll get his power-up, and then from there, you can start to chem up. When you come to his first core elite, you can put the power-up pass in place for him. All right? I think I got to type in Lattimore because I don't know if Lattimore is going to be over here. But Lattimore, I highly recommend. And I also have already put out a video very early telling you guys the Ultimate Trainer version of this guy, he has like an 88 speed chem. This guy is very, very ideal. Even for like 84 speed at corner to start the year, this is unbelievable. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to let you guys understand that this is a very, very important card that you guys can be utilizing right now with that power-up pass. But again, the thing about him, though, when you go to his actual power-up, is it still very expensive? 67K for it. I spent 70. So, and it was worth it. I don't regret it at all, because when it comes down to it, if a dude tries to run by him, he's right there. He's just running like directly right by the guy. So I highly recommend Lattimore. Like extremely, like, bruh. High marks for this guy. I use him on my squad right now, but he's fully chemmed up. I did the Ultimate Trainers. I got the Ultimate Trainer Master 85 version of him, which is free. And listen, this guy right here is no joke. I'm going to tell you that straight up. All right, so let's go ahead and leave that. Cam Newton. Some of you guys were asking me, Gmi, do you think that Cam Newton is worth the power-up? If you can't afford a quarterback right now and there's absolutely nothing else that you can do, I would say to power him up simply because he has 76 speed and he can run around if he can't make the throw. Obviously, if you're looking at his numbers, they are very, very down. He was hurt last year, so EA is not gonna like be lenient on him. He didn't play as well because the dude's shoulder was ripped out of the socket the entire season. So he's not gonna come in with glitchy stats. But again, if you needed a quarterback to kind of try to understand what it means with the attributes and why I recommend getting a Patrick Mahomes, try this guy out. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. You'll fully understand, because he's probably going to miss a lot of throws that every other quarterback would probably make. And remember, before I got Patrick Mahomes, I tried out 80 overall quarterbacks. Matt Ryan, I tried out a 70-something Mariota. I got to see the differences in the way that these quarterbacks throw the ball and how they throw the ball. And that's going to be very, very important for everybody that's playing Madden 20 Ultimate Team. You got to understand why it's worth it to get the other cards. So I would recommend at least starting with a lower level card to see exactly what's going on with it before you just jump into a high level card, because then you kind of appreciate it more. To be like, oh wow, that last dude I was playing with, he absolutely sucked. Please note though, his throw power is 84, the base Tom Brady is at 83, and he gets kept to 84, so he can get the ball down the field. It's just that it's very, very inaccurate. All right, Quentin Nelson, that guy is very, very interesting, and I'm going to tell you why. There's not a lot of left guards that are available right now, and you can see that his price at an 81 is still pretty high, because this guy is probably going to get a lot of upgrades throughout the season. All right, he's probably going to be one of the better cards that are going to come out and do whatever he wants. So, you know, his 88 strength tops some of the linemen with way higher overalls. So that's huge in the actual passing and running game. So he's another guy that I would highly recommend. But again, you need the power up. All right, you remember, you got to go and get the power up. I don't know what's his prices. If you guys want to see power ups for these 80s, they're usually in the 66 range. So you should be able to find them relatively quickly. Is he a 60 something? He should be. There he goes. So you would have to get, spend another 21 to get his power up. But is it worth it? For now, it is. Okay, for now, I would say, you know what? Go ahead if you're just starting out, because that strength factor is going to be huge going forward throughout the year. All right, that's Quentin Nelson. Derwin James, that dude right there is a problem. Is he on he should be somebody that pops up, because there he goes. He's relatively cheap. But I'm telling you right now, a strong safety at 81 speed at a base card of 81 with a hit power of 81 is outrageous. It's insane. I don't even know how to really explain it to you guys. It's wild and savage like. And he's more than likely going to get thorough upgrades throughout the year. He might get a team of the week, low key. So he's a guy that I know his zone is low, his man is low. His hit power is crazy, and the fumble situation in Madden right now, you need guys with hit power. But not only that, my free safety right now is at 80 speed with Jackson. So him 81, I don't even know what my strong safety is. What is his numbers looking like? Jamal Adams. Okay, he's at 83. So, that's really, really good at an 81 overall. And using a power-up pass for him, I would think is very, very, important if that's something that you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can definitely look at that and try to figure it out. And then you got Brandon Cooks and you got Tyler Lockett. Okay, so with that being the situation, I would kind of let you guys understand, look, our dudes out here trash. Yeah, like he'll drop some passes, but that 86 speed, bro, he gets open and he's there. So between him and Tyler Lockett, but Tyler Lockett is at 84 speed. So that might be an issue. Obviously, if you chem this guy up, he goes to 87 and it increases his stuff a little bit. But Tyler Lockett, if you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, you can kind of go in there and see what's going on. You can still see people are buying him up right now. So, Tyler Lockett is also a guy that I would use. And again, with the way that the speed threshold is, he would go to an 85 speed. So 85 is the next level tier. Brandon Cook at an 87, he's still going to get by people. And I think they have similar, attributes with the short, medium, and deep. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for budget players, these are the guys, I would recommend it. I just want to make sure that I thoroughly point out that all of these guys require power-ups. So you're not just spending the money, saving the money for that core elite by using the power-up pass. You have to still spend money to get the power-up unless you were lucky enough to pull it from one of the sets. Okay? That is a very, very important point that I want to point out. You guys can always go and gamble inside of the sets and see what's there. You guys can go right over here to sets. You guys can go over to the exchange and pretty much see what's going on. It's always available for you to do it. Go over here. Stay away from this. This is for rookie exchanges. You start over here with the silver exchange. And then you just go ahead and play around with it over and over again until you get something. You know what I'm saying? You might end up pulling what you want. You might get a Lattimore and then just be up 60, 70K, by just using a couple silvers. So it's as simple as that. you know, going through it, I just want to make sure that you guys understand, in order to use that power-up pass, you obviously have to be powering up a player, and it will take the place of a core player. All right, so that's pretty much all I have for you guys regarding that. Those are some of the top players that I would use in my situation. So as you go through all of your journey and your missions and everything like that, just keep that in mind. Please, you have to have the power up, and then you can put the power up pass in place of any of those core elites that fall between 62 and 81. I gave you my top ones. Let me know who your top ones are. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. One love.